we are finally seeing another rumor, which is regarding a possible title unification match at WrestleMania. Now, this is like the 60th time this week, probably, that rumors like these sort of fly by.
I mean, it happens once a year, like, let's be honest here.
Yeah, but do you think it's actually going to happen this time, or is it just bullshit?
I think out of all the years that they've said this is the year that has the most potential. Now, do I want it to be like Randy Orton versus John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania? No, not at all.
Honestly, I'm going to disagree. I'm actually going to want to see that match. You know why?
Because you haven't seen it since 2007?
To summarize, the two guys have a lot of history together, so they can think of the editing package, the video packages that WWE can put together. They're amazing at that. They've sort of gone up at the same time, and it frees both Randy and Cena up, which means we have better potential matches for the rest of the card. Instead of seeing Randy in random...
Yeah,
I know it kind of sounds weird. It's
that
like,
sucks to say about the main event about WrestleMania, though.
I see your angle on it,
That
though.
really sucks to say about the main event of WrestleMania.
Shut up.
God, does that suck.
You know what? I'll put it this way. Give me I don't care what match you give me, just unify the belts. You could sacrifice that match. You can sacrifice that match. I don't care if it's Hornswoggle versus the Great Khali to unify the belts. Just unify the damn belts because it's so stupid without the brand split to have two belts. Nobody knows what the hell the World Heavyweight title is supposed to mean when it's on the same damn show every week. So just unify the belts. And that obviously leaves the question of what the hell do you do with the Royal Rumble winner? Maybe he gets a match after that, or what? I don't know. Maybe he picks whatever belt he wants to challenge for, and then he faces them at Mania, and then the winner of that, goes off to the unification match. I don't know. What would you do?
I think that they're going to allow him to have the last entry in the Elimination Chamber of his choosing. So he chooses Raw or SmackDown, then he comes in as the fourth chamber in that match.
But if it's unified...
But it won't be unified by then, because Elimination Chamber's in February.
You want me to tell you why that's stupid?
Yeah, you go ahead. Make my day.
Okay, so a guy has to win the whole goddamn Royal Rumble to get the last spot in an Elimination Chamber match, which most people just win a fucking singles match to get into. So that's like the worst gift ever.
Damn.
Like,
I'm applying wrestling logic here.
You could either make it a triple threat, or you could, like I said, they challenge for one of the belts earlier in the show, and if they win, they go on and face the other champion to unify the belts. Something like that they could do.
So are you suggesting like a Vengeance 2001 situation where they have the WWE title match and the World Heavyweight title match lower in the card, and then the main event is the winner of those two matches, and that's the main event of WrestleMania?
Yes. Well, I didn't even think of doing the second match too, but that makes it sound a lot better, actually.
You know the best thing? If this were to happen, it is the perfect scenario to get Daniel Bryan back into the title picture, because
and CM Punk.
Exactly. You could put either one of them, because you can have them have their top feud. People still love him and all that. They could be... Imagine if CM Punk and D-Bry were the last two guys at the Rumble. That would be freaking amazing. Wrestling for that and knowing all that stuff is going on, that would get me pumped. I wouldn't even care who won. Just the fact that it's two guys, two equals, that you both want equally to get that success and actually fight over that. That leads to so many things, especially if we did the whole title unification thing. I don't think it's going to happen, but in my dream world it is, so I'm sticking with that.
I'd say the way things are going, that there's a damn good chance that Punk and Bryan will be the last two.
Yeah, I mean, they could be the two challengers going into WrestleMania, and they both win the titles that night, and then they main event WrestleMania.